Yeah, internet. There's a raccoon called Jimothy. Um, look up Jimothy. I swear this isn't a trap. I swear. Um, this is not like the time I asked people to Google the name of H.P. Lovecraft's cat. This I'm being absolutely for real this time.
Anyway,
It's this weird little raccoon dude that, like, I swear is missing a torso. It's like when God made it. It like on the assembly line, the torso just wasn't there, and it was just slapped together.
I swear, if the big guy upstairs really did make everything, he must have used expired Play-Doh to make me. It would explain why I'm always falling apart, mentally and physically.
I was wondering where you're going with the fucking Play-Doh thing, but damn.
Because usually, whenever a deity is depicted creating something, it's always out of play.
That's true.
And when it's not out of clay, it's usually something you can't actually shape into something.
All right. Hello, internet. Welcome back to the cave. Vegas Bear here, as always, with Mekumon.
Hello.
And an off-screen Bella.
It just occurred to me, on the Pillar of Autumn, going around and doing all this stuff we've been doing, which one of us is Linda?
Well, I already said you're the Master Chief, so I guess that makes me Linda.
Well, your armor is silver.
And I like having a sniper rifle. Alright. If you couldn't tell, we're playing Halo Campaign Evolved.
So, here's a fun little fact for you. Under difficulty modifiers, you can select one of your modifier presets here and adjust settings to your liking. That includes damage output, damage resistance, all that good stuff. That's how I made it through Legendary this time around. In a single 10-hour sitting.
Truth and Reconciliation. Right?
Yep, Truth and Reconciliation.
Rally Point Bravo?
Yes, because we haven't actually gotten to the captain yet.
Alright. Skulls. Adaptation. Nope. Nope. Nope.
Yeah, no, please. I don't need for enemies we shouldn't be I don't need enemies we shouldn't be seeing yet popping up here. I played through this level with that skull on my off time. You don't want to.
Right behind you.
We're in. I've got a good lock
We
on the
just
CNI
started.
transponder. No Covenant
I lean
defenses
forward to
detected.
grab my remote to adjust the volume on the TV, and I think I accidentally hit the grenade trigger.
That... I can't tell if that's better or worse than my grenade in the Citadel in Mass Effect.
Well, at least I didn't hurt anybody.
That's true.
Oh shit!
Stealth elites, watch your motion tracker and look for distortions in the air.
Contact! Lots of contact! No Covenant. You had to open your mouth.
So evidently, there's a glitch in the game with Magnified. When Magnified is on and the assault rifle gets its 60-round mags, apparently the NPCs can't fire it.
Oh.
I only just found that out relatively recently myself. It's why I go out of my way to grab weapons off the ground and swap them with the Marines when I have this skull on. I don't expect you to do that here. It'd be honestly smoother for us to just move on our own. Just know that that could present an issue in the future. I'd still rather have the 60-round mags, but, you know. When we get to the next level and find the bandana skull, it won't matter either way.
Oops. Sorry.
All right,
I didn't even take damage, you're good.
Oh god!
Outdated world.
One down.
I'm working on the other.
Good here.
Hunter's down.
They'll hear you. We better keep moving.
Nasty.
That door. You got point.
Yeah. Galacgolo are like this. And believe it or not, this is not the only thing the Covenant does with these worms. They use these to operate freaking scarab tanks. You know, the big ones we'd have to board in Halos 2 and 3.
I was about to say, those big motherfuckers?
The big spider tank thing that we saw crawling by on Reach.
Back to the ground lift.
Those are driven by
Bypass
Legolo.
provide an alternate route.
They're just straight up the engine component. When we get to playing Halo 3, I'll point them out. Because when we actually get to destroying the power core there, you'll actually see the worms.
Got it.
Of course, depending on how quickly we get through these games, Halo 3 won't be for a while. I do not expect it to be before winter.
The controls to open it must be somewhere in this room.
Become the most terrifyingly dangerous, incompetent thing on this map before I have a needler.
I'm the most dangerous thing on this map. Period, because I have a sniper. And a teammate.
See, that's the funny thing. You're dangerous because you actually know how to use your stuff. I'm dangerous because I am not competent.
We got contacts.
At least give yourself some credit.
No.
Fuck! That is the most sad yet, like, confirming no I have ever heard you say. door supposed to be opening?
There's something still alive in here. Those doors usually don't open until everything's dead.
Camo ain't that good.
Yeah, see how the Marines haven't actually fired a
Keep
shot?
moving,
Yep.
but there is a danger of the Covenant ambushing
Yeah,
us
that's
from
this
behind.
glitch in action.
All right, everybody stay cool. Yell if you see anything.
The ones who actually will bother firing are the ones who would probably be toting around the SMG.
We got hostiles.
I forgot to put up the screen in Discord. I know you don't need it since we're playing co-op, but you know, for anyone that may join us.
While you do that, I'll start trying to clear the room. Lucky us, because I got the skull in this room last time around, we don't have to go grab it again. We could if you wanted to, but we don't have to.
What skull was it?
Foreign.
Oh, right.
Relax.
Cockpit weapons. How do they work?
Like, was
Activating the skull makes it so we cannot pick up or use Covenant weapons, including the plasma grenade. Yes, we had to capture the weapons and study them in order to figure out how they work. Even then, it wasn't until long after the war that we learned how to replace the batteries in them. And even then, there's hilariously a lot of in-universe confusion about how the Needler functions. The supply lines building the weapons for the Covenant could assemble the Needler, but for the life of them could not explain how it functions.
I like that, actually. Yeah, we can build it, we just don't know how it works.
The Covenant's biggest issue with their weaponry, and it's part of why humanity was eventually able to get the upper hand, is that their technology is iterative, not innovative. They imitate instead of building upon.
How are they trying to imitate what the need were?
Their weapons were all based on Forerunner designs.
Oh.
Yeah, this door right here that the hunters just came out of. If you wanted to collect that skull on your own time, you don't have to because it should already have unlocked for you when I grabbed it. You would have to get through that door while enemies were walking out of it.
Wait a moment. I'm going to access the Covenant BattleNet and locate an override code to open a door.
I see you found the cloaking module.
Everyone should move through
Uh-huh.
now. I can't
There's an
guarantee that it
overshield
will
over
lock
here.
again when it closes.
Where? I'm eating a sandwich.
So, fun fact about the SMG in Halo 2 specifically. It was effectively the replacement for the assault rifle, in that it basically was the Halo 1 assault rifle with a different skin.
But I like the assault rifle.
Then you'd appreciate the Halo 2 SMG, because again, it basically was the Halo 1 assault rifle. Same ammo count, same firing speed. The only difference was that it was a smaller weapon that you could dual wield. In this game, dual wielding doesn't exist, and really hasn't existed since Halo 3. But the point remains, at the time, it was like dual wielding the Halo 1 AR. With the problem being that if you fired both at once, you'd have an accuracy penalty.
Don't get cocky.
Because you only have one hand on either weapon, and firing them both leaves them less stable than if you had both hands on the same weapon. There was a logic to it. The only weapon the accuracy penalty really didn't apply to was the Needler because of its weird tracking feature.
Fucking Needlers, how do they work?
Oh, but it gets worse for the Needler. Look how they massacred my boy. Dual wielding the Needler in Halo 2 was goddamn mandatory because the needles traveled so slow. You had to basically spam the screen with them. If you wanted to use a single one to get your kills, you had to get much closer in order to reduce the travel distance and make it harder to dodge. In multiplayer, that was a death sentence. Like, before Halo started adding sprint into its more modern mechanics, Halo 2's multiplayer was arguably its single most toxic phase ever. Exploits galore. People were like seriously hell-bent on being the best, which, alright, you know, a little healthy competition is all well and good. But like when everybody on the server felt like a tryhard in a room of tryhards, yeah. And I don't mean trying hard. I don't mean try hard in the positive sense of they just put all their effort into winning the game. I mean these people sucked as people. But then again, I only have stories from my cousins to go off of, so... yeah. Halo 2's online multiplayer was before I ever actually got an Xbox. So, all my stories are secondhand. It wasn't just like, according to my cousins, it wasn't just that there was a sense of legitimate speed even without sprint, but there was a level of verticality to the maps that made learning how to travel with minimal effort and get the best possible position to shoot from an art
This looks
form.
like the ship's command center. The Captain's transponder signal is strong. We must be close.
Also, mastering the exploits like the infamous BXR combo was
of a prisoner containment area.
kind of another obvious part of the gameplay loop. BXR was effectively a reload cancel.
Ceasefire!
It worked as long as your magazine wasn't, full. You would basically be using the reload to cancel a melee animation and then firing your gun to cancel the reload animation. That's to say nothing of the ridiculousness that was the sword lunge. He didn't want that one anyway. He had a back full of Sudanese pistols.
There are probably multiple detention stations. The captain must be one of them. We need to keep looking for him.
So, when the time comes, I will explain to you one of the weirdest things about the Needler. But that is specifically when the time comes. We have a few levels yet.
We must be in the brig. These look like holding cells. The captain
This
should be
is one of
nearby.
the other brigs. This is largely just to gather ammo and resources because everybody here is dead. On that note, I really need to stress how
There are
weird
probably
it
multiple
is
detention stations.
that
The captain
they're
must be
even
one of
using
them.
these.
We need to keep looking for him.
Actually, yeah, because they have a kill on sight rule for humans, right?
Take no prisoners. The Covenant took prisoners so rarely, you knew that if they did, they wanted something and were likely interrogating the prisoners to do it.
Guns up!
In this case, the Prophet of Stewardship, I believe it was, that was the minor prophet that came with the future Arbiter's fleet. He ordered these humans captured because they'd been on the ring and may know something about how it works. Because even now, the Covenant realized we can't activate any of the mechanisms on the Halo, but these filthy heretic humans can.
Blasphemous.
Coming here was reckless. You two know better than this.
Lucky for us, there is a problem with the original version of this mission we will not have to deal with.
I see you've kept her safe. She's in good hands.
And it all deals with Captain Keyes and his
While the
weapon of
Covenant had
choice.
us locked up in here, I overheard the guards talking about this ring world.
Also,
One
the way
moment, sir.
they programmed
Accessing the
these
Covenant BattleNet. According to the data in their networks, the ring has some kind of deep religious significance. They call it Halo. If I'm analyzing this correctly, they believe that Halo is some kind of weapon. One with vast, unimaginable power.
Then it's true. The Covenant kept saying whoever controls Halo controls the fate of the universe.
Now I see. I've intercepted a number of messages about a Covenant search team scouting for a control room. I thought they were looking for the bridge of a cruiser that I damaged during the battle above the ring. But they must be looking for Halo's control room.
That's bad news. If Halo is a weapon, and the Covenant gain control of it, they'll use it against us and wipe out the entire human race. Chief,
Well,
Cortana, I have a new mission
you're
for you.
partially right.
We need to beat the Covenant to Halo's control room.
It just
Marines,
won't be
lock and load
humans
your weapons. Let's
alone
be
that
ready
go
to
into
move.
the fire.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
And
Chief,
there's the
I
weapon
want
that
you on
had
point.
caused so many frustrating game overs. So, allow me to explain a little bit about how the
Head back to the shuttle
Marines
bay and
worked
call
in
for
Halo
help.
Combat Evolved. They had a frequent tendency to fire rounds into corpses as a sort of victory celebration.
I am aware.
Captain Keyes used the standard Marine AI and would do this too. His weapon was a needler.
Relax,
Do you know
man.
what happens when too many needler crystals gather in one place?
Cortana to Echo 419. We have the captain.
And do you know what
and he's
happens
on the
when Captain Keyes is caught in an explosion? And do you know what happens when he dies?
Game over, baby.
Game over, man. Game
Game
over.
over.
Yeah. And he's especially prone to doing this on Legendary. So people trying to play the harder difficulties would have to deal with a constant loop of babysitting Keyes so he didn't kill himself.
There's a Covenant dropship still docked.
I am assuming they fixed that.
Yes. While Keyes is capable of dying, it is no longer a game over condition. He will just respawn like Johnson. So another thing that's worth noting is the way the Covenant color code their armor. Using the elites here, for example, lowest rank to highest out of the batch we've seen, red here would be the lowest, right here behind you. Then we'd move up the rank. Okay, it would go blue, then red, then white, then gold is the order I'm trying to get to.
Oh man.
The other troops of the Covenant do follow a similar color coding thing, they just use different colors. Now there should be another door we can walk through. Let me scout ahead first. I want to make sure where I'm going is the right way.
I'm with you. Fall back.
Stealth elites, watch your motion tracker and look for distortions in the air.
That is not the right way. Well, it is the right way for the mission, but it's not where we want to go.
That was close. Marines, stay with the captain. The chief and I.
Not
will
for the
sweep
Easter
and
egg I
clear the
wanna
area
grab.
of Covenant forces. Follow us, but keep the captain out of harm's way.
We'll have to go back to the room where I did the rank breakdown and this door. Should be this one. Yes, there it is. Now, before we open the... Okay. Huh. They're empty. That's weird.
Oh, there's a terminal here.
So in this cell right here, there should have been a grunt. That grunt would have actually been friendly and fought alongside us.
Unfortunate.
And the best part is that particular encounter is affected by the skull that remixes what enemies spawn. So you could have a friendly grunt in there one mission, or a friendly elite the next.
Hostile! Covering fire!
Yeah, that would be weird.
Be funny though.
Yeah. Oh, right. Dropped energy sword. How's the charge on yours?
29%.
Come over here. There was a pair of cloaked sword elites who dropped their blades when I slimed them, so
72 on this one.
you got the highest battery charge on that one, so moving on.
Mind your manners.
What was the battery charge?
59.
Ah.
I pity anyone who has, I believe it was trypophobia or something. The one that makes it so they can't look at corn.
You made it. Use that panel
Or
to unlock the
anything that has little seed pods.
Yeah.
Because that is basically the grenade slots on these Covenant weapons caches in a nutshell. And it is through activating this that we reach the end of the mission.
The dropship is loose.
Everybody
And we
mount
get to
up.
see that the captain is
Let's get on board.
more skilled than we thought.
Give me a minute to interface with the ship's controls.
No need. I'll take this bird out myself.
Captain, hunters.
How the fuck does he know to fly this thing?
It ain't his first rodeo. UNSC have learned to hijack these things a lot.
Time for a little payback.
And Captain Keyes is known for his piloting skill. There's a maneuver specifically called the Keyes Loop, named for him.
Also, that was fucking awesome.
Now you see why he made captain.
Yes.
They were not kidding in Halo
Covenant
2
believed
when
what
they
called the
said
silent
that the UNSC
cartographer
lost
is
one of
somewhere
its
under
best
this
on this
island.
ring.
The cartographer is a map room that will lead us to Halo's control center.
UNC lost a lot.
Let me put it to you this way. the reason that Reach had such a huge fleet coming after it is because the Covenant was convinced that was the human homeworld.
Touchdown! Hit it, Marines!
Go, go, go! We got another welcoming party, sir. We're going real tight, too.
Something storming Normandy. Here we go. So, I don't know if it's been brought up on stream here, but fun fact, this is the level that basically was used as the demo to show off what this game was going to be like. It is one of the larger levels in the game. And it is considered a fan favorite, not only for speedrunners, but also for fans who just love exploring the place. You will frequently find people in MCC just turning on Acrophobia and exploring the island. On the note of speedrunning, I know a handful of tricks that could prove useful, but I'm going to opt not to use them.
Area secure.
Affirmative. Echo 419 inbound. Somebody order a Warthog.
Because A, I would have to train you how to use that, which might take some time, and B,
You know our motto.
well,
Deliver.
that would just kind of ruin the spirit of playing the level, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Also, you saw how well I took the crouch jumping.
Showtime!
Yeah. Now imagine trying something like that with
Let's
an
go find the
overshield,
mountain. That
but
will
instead
show
of going
location
up,
Halo's control
you are
center.
jumping down as far as you can go.
I've been able to pinpoint the main facility by cross-referencing
The
Covenant
overshield
survey
is
data and
meant
religious
to
texts.
absorb the lethal fall
It's on
damage.
this island. I've
I
marked the
thought you
entrance
were
with a
on
nav
Warthog.
point.
My bad.
So, another fun fact is, I actually did find some settings for how to drive this thing. Go figure, in the options menu, there is an option to change the driving scheme for this back to the classic Halo 1 configuration. Or should I say, the classic Halo configuration period, as the Warthog has almost always used the same control scheme in
The
every
silent
game.
cartographer is somewhere inside that facility.
Which means I can actually competently drive this thing now.
They're already inside. We have to get in there and stop them before they learn the location of the
Okay,
control center.
before we forget, once we clear this, I'm going to need to take you into that cave over there. That's where a skull is located. Let me just clear this place first. Alright, cave.
The Covenant are putting up a real fight. The cartographer must be here. My analysis indicates that the map room should be at the bottom floor of this facility.
There's your skull.
Let's keep going inside.
Oh.
And there's infinite ammo for you.
Woo!
I know where Acrophobia is on this map, too. First things first, though. We're gonna need to delve into this structure and get locked out.
Eh?
So, remember when I said this was a speedrunner's favorite level?
Mm-hmm.
There is an entire section in here we could skip if we just opted to keep moving around the island. But story-wise, we're supposed to go in there and get locked out by the Covenant, forcing us to find another part of the structure to undo the lock.
That'll teach 'em.
I am aware of how stupid and act backwards it sounds, but just trust me on this. I have been through this game too many times.
Don't let them lock the doors.
And there's a lockout.
Interesting. I underestimated the Covenant's understanding of Halo's subsystems. We need to find the security override to get this door open.
Cortana to Keys.
Go ahead, Cortana. Have you found the control center?
Negative, Captain. The Covenant have impeded our
Here's some
progress.
more combat-evolved
Can't
trivia
proceed
for
unless
you,
we can
this
disable
time
this
relating to the
installation's
weapon I'm
security
currently
system.
holding, the plasma rifle.
Understood.
Not only was it
We're still in
effectively
order
the
to the objective.
Covenant's
I may be out of
counterpart
contact
to
when we
the
get there.
humans' AR as far as the game's sandbox was
I
concerned,
want you to use any means
but it
necessary to
also
force your way
had
into the
a
facility
secondary
and find
function.
Halo's control center.
On top of just doing what the
He's out.
plasma weaponry typically
Let's
does,
move down the beach. Keep an eye out for any unusual structures that could house the security system.
it also slowed down enemy movement on hit.
Interesting.
So yeah, it was good for her taking down an elite's shields. It was a reasonably fast-firing weapon to do so. But in the original game,
Got company.
it also had a niche for
Looks like
slowing
there's
down
a
faster
way to
enemies.
the interior of the island.
And here we get into one of the bigger changes they made to this level. And it's one of the subtler changes too, if you can believe it. All they did was remove a rock.
Really?
And in doing so, they basically made a clear path for the Warthog. But first things first. Ammo and supplies over here. And a second Warthog. Just in case yours got blown up.
Fair.
All right. Yeah, you're gonna need that turret. There will be hunters.
Lovely.
Yeah, I call it a rock. It was more like a tree that was here. We've already passed where it would have been planted. And we are also in the area where we'll find that skull. So let's just take these idiots down and deal with the jackals that show up after, and then I'll show you where it is. Funny enough, there's an achievement for destroying grunt backpacks.
Really?
Yeah, it's one of the sillier achievements, but it's doable.
We're clear.
Alright. The jackal should be coming from here, but we're clear for the moment. You're going to want to jump onto here. No crouching required. And just keep following it to the top. The skull is right here.
Nice.
And now we are set for the rest of the game. I wouldn't advise taking the Warthog any further, because there's a cliff we could easily fall off of.
That's fair. Looks like we're hoofing it.
Amusingly enough, the original CE design for the Elite had hooves instead of the foot design we know they have now, which is more reptilian. When it comes to the Covenant, there are actually some species that are in the Covenant that don't actually partake in combat.
Before you get into that, hello, Chloe Carter 4. Sorry, I just noticed your comment. I've been focused on playing this game. Hello, and as far as I know, it's running smooth. Audio.
I can't really complain about any lag on my end.
She says there's audio issues. And to text her. Hold on a sec. Okay. I think I know what the problem is. Gunfire. Can you hear us now? While I wait for a response.
So, yeah, there are species in the Covenant that were strictly a non-combat type of role. We don't really get too much information on them. I don't even have most of their names, but I know they exist.
I was about to get an overshield, damn it.
There's more up there.
No, I was going to get one and then I teleported.
There you go. So, diverting from that to another fun fact real quick, because this is gonna get silly.
Oh, damn it.
Do you remember that first Elite you gunned down with the AR on the Pillar of Autumn?
Yes.
Well, the way the game set him up, you were actually supposed to punch him in the back. You didn't do anything wrong, but I say this from a lore perspective because here's where it gets funny. The chief doesn't actually kill him with that back smack, just knocks him out. This Elite would then go on to stalk the Master Chief throughout the entire campaign. And he's hiding inside one of these crates.
Wait, are you serious?
Uh-huh. He will not pop out to fight us yet. But canonically, he's inside one of these. Crammed in there with a grunt. He becomes hell-bent on getting revenge on the Chief for basically refusing to kill him.
Wait, I think I heard about this. He shows up like near the end of the game, right? With like in an elevator, and you just gun him down.
Yep, that's him.
Oh man.
Use the holopower
Oh
to
man,
shut down the security
it gets
system.
even better. He is a specific type of Covenant that was meant for like stealth observation.
Mm-hmm.
And he's the one who noted the Master Chief's shield strength and reported it to that minor prophet. And his words were precisely, their energy shielding is superior to ours.
I bet the prophet didn't like that.
Good. That should
Oh
open the
no,
door
he
that
did
leads into
not.
the
He
main
declared
shaft.
that as borderline heresy.
We need to go to the main facility. Let's head back
He-
down the beach.
The elite only saved his skin because he had to clarify it was the demon that had these shields.
Understood. We're on our way.
The demon that the Covenant has been trying and failing to kill for what feels like forever. Which brings me back to another point I made. Recall how I mentioned prior that Spartan armor used to all be identical?
Yeah.
This played into the legend of the demon for the Covenant,
Makes sense.
because the armor was always identical, and the only ones who could tell the Spartans apart were the Spartans themselves and Halsey. So from the Covenant's
Bravo
perspective,
22 was
every
bringing us some
time they
heavy
came
weapons.
across another
After I saw we
Spartan,
were up against
it was just the
hunters,
demon
I thought
risen
you
from the grave. Which led to them calling him Demon, because as far as they knew, he kept killing their guys in large droves and didn't stay dead. It was one hell of a reputation.
I imagine this is why the other Spartans would later change their armor.
That largely is just due to merchandising out of universe, but in universe, the changing of the armor was developing permutations for different specializations.
Nice shot. All
For
clear.
instance, there's Spartan armor dedicated for sniping. There's Mjolnir that's meant for explosive ordnance disposal. There's dedicated space use Mjolnir for extravehicular activity, or EVA. Or whatever the heck that freaking acronym is for. Exoatmospheric, maybe? Whatever. Point is, they started developing Mjolnir permutations for every possible outcome. Which then leads into a quote from Halo 2. You know how expensive this gear is, son? We don't get an exact number for comparison, but each and every suit of Mjolnir costs the same as a small starship.
And I don't think we've ever seen a small starship.
We have and we haven't.
Think they all ran
With
away?
UNSC, it's all relative. But I think the smallest we've seen up to this particular point was the Pillar of Autumn.
That was
There are
small?
smaller ships. There are smaller ships than it, but I'm saying as far as the ships we have seen to date through the games we have played, the Pillar is the smallest. Because it's also old. Very old.
Oh, shit.
Oh, you went the other way.
Oh. Was I not supposed to?
No, it's fine. This is just a flavor cutscene meant to show you just how far down this place goes. Yeah. It may not look it from the outside, especially from a distance, but these halos are huge. Roughly 10k kilometers in diameter. Now, if we head back to that spot, I will explain that speedrunning trick that I am going to not do, even though I'm fully equipped for it.
Oh, that
is where I jump. And I will even point out where I'd try to land. It's not nearly as difficult as crouch jumping, just extremely harrowing. And really, I think you only found crouch jumping difficult because of where it was bound. The crouch button for you is quite literally directly next to the jump button.
Which, like, if it works the way I think it does, that shouldn't be a problem.
In my case, I rebound a lot of my buttons, so I can jump with my right hand and crouch with the left. Even so, see those two crates right there?
I'm afraid to look because of my controller.
Well, that's how far I would have, that's where I would have tried to land.
Oh, damn, that's pretty far.
That's what the overshield is for. In original CE, when I made that jump, it took the entire overshield and your normal shield to survive that jump. Let me reiterate. The entire overshield and your normal shield. That is 3 layers of shield. And that was assuming the overshield was fresh and undamaged when you made that jump. If it wasn't, you will be taking a chunk of your health.
Fuck. Why are there corpses here already?
Because we just shot them from up there.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Duh. Admit there, got
Yeah,
worse.
no, save that reaction for like 2 levels from now. And there was our biggest obstacle out of the way.
Why?
Wait, shit. So, I don't know if you'll want to backtrack, but there is a weapon we missed.
Backtrack.
So, if we had chosen to just jump off that ledge instead of backtracking past where we got the skull, we would have seen a crashed Pelican. And that crashed Pelican would have had rocket launchers for us.
Oh, shit.
We kind of already took out what they were intended for. But I specifically used those rocket launchers for a nasty surprise enemy that tends to jump us around here after we've pressed the button.
Okay.
Another gold elite with an energy sword.
Oh, lovely. So, how are we supposed to get those weapons from here?
Punch it!
I know where I'm going. I'm choosing to go around this way just because I don't have to make any U-turns that way. It does give us a chance to see some of the island again, though.
Yeah. It's a very pretty island.
Who could actually go underwater and just keep going until you hit like the eventual invisible boundary. There was no kill barrier. You could just keep going until it would legit not let you move anymore. All right, my friend. The rocket launcher should be around here somewhere because I see the ammo.
Found it.
I'll just have to remember to give you a wide berth.
Are you not taking the other one?
There is a second one?
Yeah, it's right there.
I don't see anything.
I'm standing on it. The fuck?
It's fine. Like, genuinely, it's fine. I have survived through other methods. I can make do. Besides, it's not easy.
Fair.
I will say, though, with the controls on my Warthog fixed, have you noticed how much smoother I am driving this thing now?
Yes.
Yeah, this is what I was expecting driving this thing to go by from the get-go. It's why I insisted to be your chauffeur. Plus, I am well aware of your history with vehicles in video games.
Especially in sandbox games.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of crashing or rolling over any more than I have to.
I love the little flip that I do.
What's even better is if there were 4 of us, this back part of the Warthog would flip out to form an extra seat.
Oh, that's awesome.
But that's only with 4 player characters. 4 Spartans.
Almost like the Warthog knows when there's just regular Marines or ODST in the frickin' in the Warthog.
I wish there were more ODSTs in this particular version of the game. We do have ODSTs in Campaign Evolved, but only in the prequel missions.
Yeah, and you told me that they're kind of problematic.
Well, the one that actually bothers speaking does. And in all honesty, having played through those missions and paid attention, she goes through a character arc. So, okay, fair enough. She gets better before making the sacrifice play. Because of course she does. It's a Halo game, and unless your name is Master Chief Petty Officer John 117, technically anyone could die at any moment.
Yep.
Full hammer to ground teams. You've got 2 enemy dropships coming in fast.
Damn it. Okay, people, we got company coming. Let's set the table. Engage enemy forces on site. Everybody get ready for company.
It'll be easier to hold them
Sergeant
from
Major
inside the
Avery
structure.
Johnson thought he had that plot armor until he didn't.
They're right on top of
To
us.
be fair,
Chief, you gotta find the cartographer. We'll keep him busy as long as we
Amanda
can.
died.
Give them hell, Marine.
I feel like at that point he just gave up.
He held on long enough to tell Chief to, keep Cortana safe. If you go into this door right here, there is a cloaking device down there. We have overshields, which I feel will be more valuable on the climb back up. But at least it's worth noting. This is the door we want.
You see that on the mini-map, right?
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Someone trying to be sneaky?
Probably a grunt or a jackal.
Yeah, well, they're about to meet the business end of an assault rifle.
Yeet!
Or, that.
I just try to flush him out.
Alright, give me a second.
Because he dodged my grenade. Let me just climb back up there for a moment.
I got it. What the?
It might be below us, actually. That's the one bad thing about the motion tracker. It doesn't really, clue you into elevation.
It kind of does. There's like a little arrow above or below.
That's the north. That's the north part of the compass.
No. No, not on the compass. I'm talking about like on the enemy icons.
Oh.
Like it's on you now too, because you're a level below me.
Walk them down.
So
here's the lock controls, which, as I mentioned before, if you wanted to, from the moment you drop out of the Pelican, you could make a beeline straight here. Go ahead.
Wait, this is the silent cartographer.
This is the... Oh, right. This is the actual map room.
We already did the lock.
Yeah, my bad.
Halo's control center is located there.
That was what I wanted to say when we got the lock, though. We could have just made a beeline straight there right out of the Pelican by just moving the other direction, away from the battle.
Interesting.
That's generally how the speedrunners do it, but again, against the whole spirit of the playthrough, so...
The captain has dropped out of contact, Cortana.
Forgive me, I have like less than 6 hours of sleep to work on, and my brain is mush.
Let me know when you've reestablished contact and relay to him that the Master Chief and I have determined the location of the control center. We'll be heading there as soon as we're topside.
I will say, I have slowly been getting more and more used to this redesign of the Mark V armor. It still feels chunky enough, but I feel like it could be a little more bulky. Because this was... I've established before, the Mark V was the first Mjolnir platform to have energy shields before it was, like, retrofitted into other models.
And which one is this?
5.
Oh, what the Mark IV look like?
We have what we came
Mark
for.
IV would be what she's wearing in the prequel missions.
Oh, I guess I'll get a chance.
Or, if you want to go classic, do you remember the Spartans from Halo Wars?
Vaguely.
They're wearing Mark IV.
Ooh.
Mark IV, it does share design similarities with 5.
Well, I mean,
but
I would expect that.
In Chief's case, it shares more design similarities with his Mark 6. This way. We got this. And hey, at least this way, doing things the way they were intended, there won't be a pair of hunters waiting for us at the top of this next ramp.
That's true.
Or at least there shouldn't be. No hunters, perfect. When we actually get to Assault on the Control Room, first off, we'll actually be able to end the campaign briefly to activate the skulls we just collected. But secondly, and a reminder that this would be the time to use your overshield.
Already active.
But, yeah. There will be some lore implications as we explore the ring in that level.
One thing I've heard is that, like, about this game is that 343, despite, well, the newly
Halo Studios now.
Yeah, Halo Studios. Despite having the opportunity, they did not rewrite the lore for this game.
They made a genuine attempt to avoid that, for which I am grateful.
Danger! A flare!
You're welcome.
That took my entire overshield, but I survived a point-blank plasma grenade. Dude might as well have been hugging me.
Yeah, I got my rocket launcher. You can take the sword.
This feels so wrong. You couldn't actually pick up Plasma Sword in Halo 1, but here I am using the Halo 1 Chief model.
Roger, on my way.
Yeah, this is the other reason the rocket launcher is useful. Spamming it down at choke point. Our ride should be here momentarily.
Try that again. Keep my eye on
And there's Echo 419.
Let's get moving. Fohammer, here are coordinates and a flight plan I've worked up.
I do miss the original version of this cutscene, though. We got to see the hatch opening from the outside.
My analysis shows that Halo is honeycombed with deep tunnels.
Remember where we got the Acrophobia skull?
I hope your analysis is
That's the hatch.
This pelican
Oh.
won't turn on a dime.
Look on the bright side, Fohammer. The last thing the Covenant will expect is an aerial insertion from underground.
Earth-like gravity, Earth-like plants, mostly Earth-like animals, blind wolves notwithstanding. I mean, there is literal alien deer on another Halo. The only thing that would have made this cutscene better would have been if the grunt doing this had his eyes exposed so we could see the look on his face.
This is as far as I can go.
Roger that.
Yeah,
We'll be able to find our way to the control center from here.
Good luck.
From my perspective, it looked like you were shooting the floor of the Pelican.
Covenant presence here is stronger than I anticipated. They seem to have the entire
Elite's
region
down.
secured.
Grunts are kaput. Now.
the grunt leader is kaput. I'm assuming that was a leader.
He was the highest ranking, to be sure.
Huh. These lights seem to be
But to us-
responding to our proximity.
To claim any grunt has true leadership is unfortunately false within the Covenant.
What do they call squad leaders?
I believe those are grunt majors. But like, whenever an elite's around, they generally tend to follow them. Funny enough, it's largely because of an elite that the grunts are even, allowed to use weapons in the first place.
Yeah, because of the grunt
Interesting.
war.
The weather
One of
patterns seem
multiple
natural,
grunt
not
rebellion.
artificial. I wonder if the ring's environment systems are malfunctioning, or if the designers wanted the installation to have inclement weather.
This is Fire Team Zulu. Can anyone hear me? We got Covenant all over us. Can anyone hear me? Over.
Those were not pretty.
Team Zulu, I read you.
The most recent one ended when the acting arbiter of the time opted to display the Covenant in sheer power by partially glassing the Grunt's homeworld to put them back in line.
Wait, tracking data indicates
Didn't
we're
the,
almost
didn't the
on
whole
target,
rebellion
Chief.
start
They
because of
should
some
be in the canyon below us.
asshole
Get a visual.
jackals?
Yeah, I'll get to that.
At least tell me the jackals did not get off scot-free.
I don't know.
Fucking, it wouldn't even surprise me if they did get off scot-free.
I doubt it, considering they would have been the first people the Grunts went after.
Well, I mean, like, in terms of, like, punishment and shit.
So, this all started when the Jackals, fearing the Grunts overtaking them in the Covenant hierarchy because of their ridiculously high reproducing speed, they decided to just mass sterilize a large population of Ungoi
Analyzing.
through sabotaging
Halo
the
is a
methane
weapon.
tanks they breathe,
This entire valley must be the firing.
if memory serves.
Because that's fucking normal.
Literally nothing about these guys is normal. But
I meant
the
sterilization
grunts,
thing.
yeah, the grunts took that about as well as you'd expect. Honestly, the way they reacted, the Krogan would approve.
I was gonna say, these little shits turned into mini Krogans that day.
While they are not too strong individually, the Covenant learned what the hell grunts are capable of in large numbers, especially when actually given access to weapons. Weapons they had to steal in order to use, but weapons nonetheless.
So,
It's because of the ferocity with which they fought that the Arbiter of the Time Go ahead.
so you're telling me the Covenant didn't realize what the grunts were good for before they added them to the Covenant?
They were basically a slave race.
further bringing into question the competence of the Covenant.
Theirs is a long, storied, and aggravating history.
Like, it reminds me of the one Family Guy skit where it's like, it's the apocalypse, right? And Peter and his family managed to find a town, like, they managed to find a Twinkie factory. And through that, they made a community. Now, whenever someone new joined, regardless of previous occupation, Peter would spin a wheel, and whatever it landed on, that would be their job.
I'm surprised that an idiot did something stupid.
That's what I imagine with the Covenant.
Yeah. Oh, another rocket shirt.
Huh?
And a sniper.
I'm fighting a Wraith, so... Where'd it go? Oh, God.
I'll just, I'll take that sniper.
And there goes my ghost. I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Clear. Hostile.
I'm just gonna backtrack.
There you are.
I'm just gonna go to where you were and see if I can find that rocket launcher.
Check by the Warthog. You'll know it when you see it. In the meantime, I'm about to do something reckless and entirely stupid.
I'm about to commit a war crime.
Hostiles eliminated. We cooked them good, sir.
I thought the Covenant had eliminated all the Marine forces in this
I
area.
hijacked and took their tank.
Shot, but they didn't count on running into the biggest squad of Marine badasses in the Corps.
Nice.
I'll shoot. Try.
Thing is, we'll have a
Alert,
different
I'm
tank
detecting a
available to
Scorpion
us
tank.
momentarily.
We should use that to punch through the Covenant defenses.
Hell, we can't hold them up again.
Oh.
We need to bug out. Shut up.
I will bring us to a stop next to the Scorpion.
Negative, team. No evac available at this time. But the Chief and I could use some assistance.
You may switch over when ready.
You are dead! Chief! Good thing you showed up when you did, sir.
We could use a hand, Fire Team Yankee. Link up with...
There's a second rocket launcher over here if you need more ammo.
Chief, and get
I'm
ready to
good.
move out.
I didn't even get to use what I had already.
In which case, I will be taking it. Do you want my sniper?
Yes.
There you go.
Hostiles eliminated! We cooked them good, sir!
Gotta navigate carefully to make sure I don't splatter any of the Marines who got too close because they have the survival instincts of Ashley Graham.
Get me an angle! That's one. Area secure!
I bet this is their worst nightmare. A Wraith and a Scorpion working together.
Bloody hell. Enemy forces have armor support. It's time to earn our pay, boys.
I have engaged in Wraith to Wraith combat.
Defend the entrance to the tunnel.
And won. And my Wraith was damaged!
Take cover.
Is damaged.
Incoming.
I probably shouldn't be letting myself take this many hits.
Oh, found him. Let's see how that goes.
There is another skull we could get here. You're just going to have to,
Bingo.
you know,
That's the last of them all. Well, that's the last of them.
work with me when we get there.
Hey, boys.
Meow.
Stay on target. Unbelievable.
The tunnel door is locked. We need to find the door's controls and open it.
Hunter's down. I'm a park here so I can open that door.
Hey, Taro. Bonjour.
No, you drive. I feel like shooting stuff.
Alright. There's gonna be a lot of flak heading our way, so be ready for that.
Alright.
Contact. More Covenant forces sighted.
Oh, baby. Yeah.
I was watching too, just through my screen. Okay. Web, you don't have to worry about Thursday because I have a doctor's appointment then, so no stream.
Give me an angle.
Scorpion can be a little weird to drive, I'll grant you this.
For me. Stay on target.
Alright. See that ice shelf hook all the way over where I'm firing?
Yeah?
That's where we want to go if you want that skull.
Tells me. Oh, no. Wait. Alright.
Give me a moment to get over there because the Wraith is even more awkwardly shaped.
All tangos neutralized.
Okay, stop. Get back here. Trust me. So, without the Acrophobia skull, we're going to be using the tank as a springboard to get in there.
Okay.
I'm just gonna get you nice and situated.
For it.
Like I said, driving this thing is freaking awkward,
Punch it.
so... Like, I am trying to
Pedal to the
back
metal,
it
come on.
up in there
Something to shoot.
without A, crushing any of our Marines, or B, crushing you.
Alright, I'll get out of the way then. You're about to fall off. Holy shit.
I'm on the gun.
Alright, I'm out of the way.
That's as close as I'm getting it. I made it. Your prize, good sir.
What the hell is this?
It's an acronym for I would have been your daddy. This is the rare/funny combat dialogue skull.
Ah.
Let's roll! Punch it!
I'm just going to go move the Wraith now. You're going to need that space. The hell are you doing, Chief?
There it is! I'll shoot, you drive.
Oh, there's a hunter on the far side.
I got him.
Find me something to shoot.
And it's good.
Door.
That's right.
But yeah, it was because of how ferociously the grunts fought that the Arbiter of the time recommended, you know, maybe we should let them actually have weapons when they fight on the battlefield.
Tar just said, the elite preferred species watching are warding in confusion as they watch the Chief and Marines do this whole thing.
Found you!
So here's a fun fact for you. They actually hate being called elite. And as far as...
I can probably gather why.
What's even funnier is their word for us.
What's their word for us?
While I cannot pronounce it to save my life, it roughly translates to tapeworm.
There's some lag on my screen right now.
Yeah, this happens when a lot of coveys are on screen, especially if there's a drop ship. Don't you worry, it'll clear up.
I can see why this is rated.
All right, you want another terminal? Follow me. Just be wary of Covenant in here. And also be warned that we will have to ditch the tanks eventually.
I mean, I've come to accept that by now. This is normal. The fuck? Found it.
What was that reaction for?
The energy fire of the Wraith. I thought it was crashing. Rude.
Yeah, on that note, I'm heading back to mine.
That's a good idea.
Also, learning to memorize this map will be beneficial for you because we'll be back here.
Nothing to report.
There is a line that was spoken by Cortana earlier this level that we might have missed that I'm going to bring attention to now. And I will do so with a direct quote. Interesting. The weather patterns here seem natural, not artificial. I wonder if the ring's environment systems are malfunctioning, or if the makers wanted the ring to have inclement weather.
Go. Down. Hey, watch out.
Chief even brings the possibility up that for them, this might actually not be considered inclement weather. At least in the book.
It is an interesting idea.
Turns out, as we will see on Installation 5, there's a purpose to this weather.
Just like that.
Because yes, it is meant to be detrimental. And we'll learn to what in due time.
I got the big gun.
Get ready.
The snowy weather here is actually a built-in defense mechanism to protect the control room.
Enemy troop carrier!
Stay on target.
You know, I know the Covenant doesn't like this book too, but well, actually, no, the Covenant didn't make this fun. My joke doesn't work.
Let's just say, when we encounter this very same batch of weather on Installation 5, the name of the mission is quite descriptive.
Understood. I was gonna make the joke that I know that the Covenant hate us, I know the Covenant hate us, but to make a place inhospitable to Floridians, that's just offensive. Of course, the joke doesn't work because
It looks like the Covenant that dug it up there in those books.
I mean,
make the
the
Halo.
Forerunners,
We need to
the
get
Forerunners hated humans too for a different reason.
Charge on those guns, Cortana. Holding position.
In 343 canon, anyway.
I'm pretty sure Florida didn't exist back then.
Sure it did. It was just part of Pangea. Give me that back.
Look out below.
Go.
I refuse to be wafted down with the plasma pistol, Chief. Those days are behind me. I don't want to go back there.
I'll walk him down with a ghost.
There's overshields down here if you want them.
Yeah, I should probably grab one.
Keep it up, bro.
It's coming.
All right. There's an overshield in each of these tunnels. Oh, cool. When you swap out the armor abilities, the one you drop doesn't just disappear, it actually drops. Neat. Okay, so I'm just gonna ask you to take a quick look up for a second once I deal with this.
The fuck? Ooh.
Cortana to Fire Team Zulu. I've sent a distress call tagged with your current position. Hold and await evac. The Master Chief and I are going to continue on ahead.
Roger. Okay, people. Evac bird's on its way.
Okay, now it's safe. Looking up, you see those structures up there at the top of the canyon?
Yeah.
That's where we're going. They're a pair of bridges.
Lovely. Icy bridges, probably.
I wouldn't doubt it. Bonk.
I still remember the Demon King of Bonk.
He still haunts that copy of 30 to this day.
Like, I remember to the point where I was going to use Mikazuchi as a Kamen Rider Hibiki character with armor reminiscent of his Gundam.
By my suggestion, if memory serves.
Mm-hmm.
Sweep this sector.
You know, this feels like the thing that Emperor Palpatine felt in.
Thank God, I'm the only one thinking it. So, I've mentioned before that my brain just loves to keep flashing towards a like potential what-if scenario where, like, having a Transformers Halo crossover where the time is like thousands of years ago during that brief period of galactic lifelessness. While the Halos were still cleaning up and the flood was dying down. And out of transwarp space comes a Cybertronian ship. Then another. They're damaged. They're firing on each other. They lose control. And they crash land not on Earth, but on a strange ring-shaped planet.
So, given the fact that by that point there would be no vehicles, like no Covenant or human vehicles, would they just like turn into like the animals?
Any Forerunner machinery or vehicles that were still left over on the Halo.
That begs the question.
So you,
like, were there any vehicles left over?
it depends on the installation. Some Halos only had Sentinels. Some had what are called Phaetons, which are basically Forerunner fighter jets.
I remember them. Cool.
Yeah, they're VTOL things. There's a wide variety of Forerunner weaponry they could potentially scan, including just straight up Forerunner mechs. Granted, these are human-sized Forerunner mechs, but still. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you're fine.
Starting to run dry on mag ammo. Oh, shit. Yeah, no, bye.
What happened? Oh, yeah.
Blech. That happened. Gold Elite sword. Considering my Magnum was almost empty anyways, I'm just gonna keep the AR. Found it.
Found what?
The door out of here.
Oh.
Oh, hey, there's another Magnum. And it's topped off perfect.
Oh, okay.
That's the room we just came from. So, yeah. If the bots even bothered scanning local alternate modes at all. The technology that the Forerunners had was advanced enough, Cybertronian vehicles just kind of blend in naturally.
Makes sense.
So I will note that because nothing should be alive at this point, and Cybertronians are not the human reclaimers that the Halo is set to wait for, any monitor they happen to come across and Sentinels serving thereof would be immediately hostile to the bots.
Yeah.
Which would likely facilitate the need for the Forerunner alt modes.
I can just imagine the monitor getting pissed at that. Like, you dare take the shape of the creator's tools? How dare you?
You disguise yourselves as the tools of my makers? Unacceptable. Absolutely unacceptable.
If you were organic, I would fire the ring again.
Honestly, he would, like, some of those monitors legit probably would make that threat. Knowing full well protocol would not allow them to. Those are like hardwired limitations into them. Okay, hallways like this, you gotta be careful. Because when there's like that secondary hallway here, there's always something hiding.
I'm sure they have things like this in Doom.
Especially when we come back to this place later in the game and the surprise I am waiting for is in full effect. Sometimes you might have to worry about a stray rocket launcher being pointed at you.
This must be the control room. Subtle. Look, Covenant Banshees. We can use them to fly.
I'm making the run. I am making the run.
The entrance to the
Give me
control
that.
center is at the top of that pyramid.
Yo!
Bring me up there, and I should be able to get us inside.
Once the bridge, once the zone is clear, don't leave the bridge. Once the zone is clear, I will show you where to find another thing.
Okay. Oh yeah, I remember this. If you didn't get the what was it, Spectre?
These are
Banshee.
Banshees.
If you didn't get the God damn it, the Banshee in time, you'd have to walk through basically an army.
You'd have to take the other door, find the elevator down, take the elevator down, find the way out of the elevator room, and then walk up the ziggurat from ground zero. Now, buddy, please, I'm trying to show my friend something. There we... Oh well. Win some, lose some. It's clear enough, and I don't need the rocket launcher anymore. Yes, jumping down here is where you find it.
Is that cowbell?
Cowbell makes explosions bigger and faster.
Gotta have more cowbell.
Now we have to carefully make our way down this ramp and start climbing.
That's total.
At least now I can get my rockets back.
I found your body.
Who's that handsome devil? Is what you'd expect me to say, wasn't it?
I was actually a little put off by the fact that you said that and not, you know, anything else.
Oh, sniper over here.
Come to daddy.
Okay, we should be set for the climb up.
Okay, how many sniper shots does it take to take out a hunter?
Depends on where you hit it. That's why I have the rocket.
Well, if you hit it in the back, it's 3 shots.
Trying to remember the path up. I usually take the Banshee, so it's been a long time since I've had to actually hoof it. You know what's funny? There are 2 spare Banshees that are effectively inaccessible. Unless you have another Banshee or the Acrophobia skull. So accessing them is pointless.
Yeah.
With the sniper, I can even show you where it's at. Well, we'll just have to clear the area first. Clear enough? Okay. Do you see a platform in the distance, way up there, where I'm pointing?
Yep.
There's the Banshees.
I can see one of them.
Yeah, there's 2 of them up there. We can't access that part yet, not without another Banshee or Acrophobia skull. But that spot will actually be important later in the game. And those Banshees will still be there.
Good. Sorry.
Nah, as long as he's dead. In that same later level, if we climb up this spiral, there will be weapons and ammo on that top layer. Right now, though, not as much. Though, you might actually consider staying there since you'll have a good view of what's gonna walk out of here.
Okay. Ooh!
First wave clear.
Alright.
We gotta press inside now. Being it's the end of the level and these are the last things we have to shoot at, I'm just gonna start spending the rocket ammo like a maniac.
That is completely fair.
Welcome to the control room, my friend. The nerve center for the entire Halo.
This is it. Halo's control center.
I do think the hologram display of the system is gorgeous, though.
No. That terminal. Try there.
The fuck that we just
Cortana?
Give her a moment.
Holy shit!
You alright?
Never been better. You can't imagine the wealth of information. The knowledge. So much, so fast.
Hey, come on, you may have to get the spray bottle.
It's glorious.
Give her a moment. Most AI
what
would
sort of
react
weapon
like
is
this when given access
No, I meant
to,
for
like...
What are
me.
you talking about?
Let's stay focused.
For you, I have the hose.
How do we use it against the Covenant?
This ring isn't a cudgel, you barbarian. It's something else. Something much more
She
important.
calls John, of all people, a barbarian.
The Covenant were right. This ring, it's Forerunner. Give me a second to access.
I can tell someone at
Forerunners
Halo
built
Studios
this
is
place,
having
what they
fun
called
with
a
this.
Fortress world in order to... Wait. No, that can't be. Oh, those Covenant fools. They They must have known that there must have been signs.
And here's where shit starts hitting the
Covenant
fan.
found something buried in this ring. Something horrible. And now they're afraid.
Something buried? Where?
The captain. We've got to stop the captain.
Keys? What are
The
we...
weapons cache he's looking for. It's not really... We can't let him get inside.
I don't understand.
There's no time. Get out of here. Find keys. Stop him.
We're at 2
Before it's
hours,
too
but
late.
I am willing to go for one more mission. All right. Because I know what comes next.
Yeah.
But yeah, making a giant Cortana and then showing us her ass. Like, come on. Come on, they knew what they were doing.
They knew what they were doing.
The last transmission from the captain's dropship was from this area.
If I have
That's
to
over 12
praise
hours
anything
ago.
about this game, redesigning the levels,
Radio in, and I'll come pick you up.
they fucking cooked with this swamp.
The moment you realize that Halo was a horror game.
Yeah. This place... It ain't exactly too friendly. And on easy difficulty only, there are shotguns here we can use. My advice? Oh, I didn't even have to give it. You basically intuitively figured that out.
What?
Keep the assault rifle. Ditch the Magnum.
No, duh. It's the primate part of my brain. Like, oh, small gun, big gun. Take big gun.
What I mean is, like, while the Magnum is still useful for the combat forms, well, I am almost about to say too much.
The assault rifle's where it's at, yo. Effectively what you're trying to say.
Yeah. Also, keep close attention to what's going on around us and to the motion tracker. We might see some ghosts, and I don't mean the vehicles.
Wait, I think I see Noble 6.
What's he doing heading for that cave? Oh!
I didn't see it. What was it?
I saw shapes, vaguely humanoid, walking into the fog. Those were not Covenant. But they weren't ours either. Something's shooting at the Covenant, though.
I kind of feel bad for him.
Remember, these guys helped Glass Reach.
Not bad enough to not kill him, mind you.
Like, just remember, if you ever find yourself pitying these poor fools, they helped Glass Reach.
I feel bad for them, but not bad enough to, let them live.
Honestly, killing them is a mercy.
That's a lot.
That is a lot of blood.
I was gonna say that's a lot of Mountain Dew blue energy.
So, keep an eye on the elevator shaft as we descend, because this level is full of environmental storytelling. I don't know which elevator shaft it is, but one or more may be visibly used. Also, there's going to be Covenant in that hallway we're about to walk into, so have your grenades ready.
Got it.
Yikes! Welcome, my friends, to what is simultaneously my favorite and most hated mission in this game. All for the same reasons.
Yeah, 2 SMGs. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
So, on the note of the assault rifle, did you know that it's actually canonically Master Chief's favorite weapon?
I mean, it's one of my favorite weapons too, so makes sense.
More blood.
I mean, at least it's not red blood. Behind you! Ew. You track dirt in here.
Ugh. I wish that was just dirt. This is advanced dirt.
You mean mud?
Yes. Sure.
Oh, that's a lot of blueberry jam. No, sorry, grape jam.
Yeah. They must have had a food fight here or something. Right. So, here's a fun fact for you. If you haven't noticed from shooting them down, elite blood is blue.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's either the blue blood or the purple blood. Not sure which. Oh, no. This is the sign that something is seriously fucked.
Is this ammo? For the needler?
This is needler ammo.
Oh my god, it's a boss fountain.
I'm also just going to put this out there, Bear. We will never see this ammo type like this ever again. This is the first, last, and only time needler ammo has been displayed as such.
Holy shit.
We gotta go through that door. Oh!
Stay back!
Leave him
You're
alone.
not turning me into one of those things!
For the moment, leave him alone. Let him finish.
I'll blow your brains out! Get away from me! Ah! Ah! Don't touch me, you freaks! I won't be like you, I'll die first! They won't get me! Find your own hiding place, the monsters are everywhere! Play dead! That's what I did! Play dead! They took the live ones. Oh god, I can still hear them. Monsters! Ah! 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 Just leave me alone! Sarge, Mendoza, Vicente. Oh God, the things took them away, away, away. They went away. They're gone. Get it? Gone.
No.
Oh God.
Yeah, no, he can and will still damage you. You gotta be careful. I think he's done. Alright, punch him. The single most hilariously morbid skull in the entire game.
That's just wrong.
Trust me, if you don't want to make things harder for yourself, don't use that.
What does it do?
It increases enemy awareness of the player. They will notice you from farther away.
Yeah, fuck that.
Oh, this room is a mess. The janitor's going to freak, and what the hell is this green fog?
Fuck. Oh, great. The air filter's broke.
Except the janitor and the custodian are going to have a field day.
I just know something. Shade turrets.
Yeah, those were scattered all over in the original version of the level 2.
No, I'm trying to say is, aren't they pointed the wrong way?
It's almost like they're aiming for the door we're walking into. With door debris.
This is torn. Oh, this is torn open from the inside. Look at the way the metal bends. That and the fact that all the debris is on the outside.
Red blood.
Alright. Time to lock the fuck in.
And orange shit.
Oh, that's a
Like,
lot.
come here, look at this. What the hell is this shit?
It's like fungal growth. What the fuck?
It's kind of oddly fleshy for fungal growth. I don't like this place.
I don't like this place either. But we gotta find keys.
Oh. Oh boy. Well, I'll handle the door, I guess. One. Man, the UNSC really needs to get better at this.
Try 3 4
All right.
3.
Come on, open up. Open up.
Oh!
Holy moly. Well, I found Mendoza. Or Sap died screaming. Look at all this shit.
Humans and elite alike. What the fuck could have done this?
Jenkins. Wallace A.
Someone told me that this is actually a continuity error.
Well, his helmet's here. But where's the rest of him?
Why do we always have to listen to this?
It's almost like the helmet got knocked off of him by something.
This stuff is your history. It should remind you, Grunts, what we're fighting to protect.
Flip back. They actually wanted Guns N' Roses for the metal that Sarge is playing, even back in the original Combat Evolved.
Really?
They just couldn't get the license.
I'm sure they'll be happy to
So they made up something original. So let it be known, canonically, Sarge is playing Guns N' Roses for them.
You wouldn't be a Marine if you didn't have an excellent taste in rock and roll.
Fast forwarding. I will say, I love the found footage look of this cutscene. That was there in the original. It was present in the.
It's fantastic.
It was present in the original version of this cutscene, but they ran with it here.
Okay, let's move.
Like, you can see the freaking raindrops on the camera.
There's some found footage movies that don't do that.
Then get your ass inside.
Like, credit where it's due, they crafted this level with, like, intensive care.
Sir! Right, let's get this door open.
I'll try, sir.
Another thing they did that I very much appreciate that the original game didn't, when Keyes comes on screen, give him a good look.
You better have a look at this, Sarge.
What you got?
Covenant. Lots of them. Except they're all dead.
Show me.
Which is weird, right? I mean, look at it.
That brief little trot see.
What's that? Plasma scoring?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there was an accident, you know, friendly fire or something?
What do we have,
It
Sergeant?
looks like something tore open. Keyes in full combat gear.
Badass elite
Damn.
units. OKIA. Real pretty.
He was still in his captain's uniform in the original version of this
Now we
cutscene.
just met. I got a bad feeling about this.
Boy, you always got a bad feeling about something. What the?
Captain, Sarge, can you hear me?
What's going on, soldier?
He's got contact. Blast them. What?
But,
They're not coming.
yeah.
They're just tearing through us. What the? Oh, no!
Corporal, do you copy? Over. Mendoza, get your ass back up to second squad's position and find out what the hell is going on.
But
I don't have time for your lip, soldier. I gave you an order.
But Sarge, listen.
What is that? Where's that coming from, Mendoza?
Everywhere. I don't... Above you! There! Get out!
Let him have it!
Get out!
These are average-sized humans to give you an example of how big those pod forms actually are.
There are too many, Sarge!
Don't even think about it, Marine!
Oh, this is local!
Get back here, Marine! That's an order!
Because to a 7/8 foot tall, fully armored super soldier, they don't look that big.
And somehow Sarge survived that.
Which will be explained as the series goes on, particularly in the novel Halo First Strike, which takes place between this game and Halo 2.
Okay.
Yeah, we're screwed.
Okay. We're gonna have to end it here for now.
I don't think we can.
What do you mean?
Contact. Lots of contact. I also don't know if that was one of her rally points.
Well, the mission name popped up.
Fair enough. At least now, when we jump into it next time, we'll have infinite ammo.
Uh-huh. Alright. Thank you all for watching. This has been Vegas Bear 92.
And Mekumon.
And an off-screen Bella. And if you like what we do and want us to just keep doing it, feel free to support us in any way you wish, whether it be monetarily or through engagement. Every little bit helps. And as always, stay safe, stay comfy, stay hydrated, stay healthy, be good to each other.
Be the people Mr. Rogers believed you could be.
And we will see you tomorrow with Bolton.
Also, don't drink water during the middle of the outro, especially when your cue is coming up.